It was one of those calm Thursday afternoons where the sky stretched wide and cloudless, the air filled with the scent of freshly cut grass and distant barbecues. I met up with my friends at the park just after school. We laughed, messed around on the monkey bars, and shared snacks while lying in the sun-warmed grass. They could only stay for about an hour. Homework, chores, and dinner plans pulling them away one by one. I didn't feel ready to leave just yet, so I stayed behind, sitting on the wooden bench beneath the tall oak tree. At 5 o'clock, I decided it was time to go home, but just as I stood up, I heard the sharp creak of the swings. That rusty, familiar screech echoed through the park. It was rhythmic, like someone was pumping their legs back and forth high into the air. Curious, I walked toward the swings. I called out, "Hey, who's there?" No answer. I started to jog, my shoes thudding lightly on the soft bark chips. As I got closer, my heart began to race, not from exertion, but from something else, unease, because when I arrived, no one was there. The swing on the left was flying back and forth, higher than I'd ever seen anyone get it without a push. The chains clinked violently, like invisible hands still held onto them. I froze, watching it slice through the air. "There's just wind," I whispered to myself, even though the other swing wasn't moving at all, and the air was completely still. Trying to shake off the weird feeling clinging to me like a cobweb, I turned and began the walk home. But about halfway there, a prickle ran down the back of my neck. I couldn't explain it, but I suddenly felt followed. I stopped, listened. Silence. I turned around quickly. Nothing. Just the empty sidewalk, a few scattered leaves, and the fading pink sky behind me. I walked faster. By the time I got home, the house was glowing with warm light. Dinner was already on the table, my favorite, spaghetti and garlic bread. Like we did every night, my family played a game afterward, a tradition that always helped me unwind. That night it was and I kept getting skipped, which was almost enough to distract me from what happened at the park. Almost. Later, when I got ready for bed, I did what I always do, closed my closet door tight. I even double-checked it before crawling under the blankets. I didn't sleep well. My dreams were strange silent forests, shadowy figures just out of reach, and swings creaking without anyone on them. When I woke up, the closet door was wide open. I sat up, staring into the darkness inside. I know I closed it. Trying to stay rational, I convinced myself I must have forgotten. Still, I got ready for school with a strange heaviness in my chest. At school, I told my friends what had happened at the park. They laughed it off, probably just the wind. One said, "You were probably just spooked because you were alone," another added.